YouTube, and how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel, Sheba Natural Curls here. Happy New Year's to everybody. Yay, 2020. Any New Year's resolutions? Well, I have one. I am planning to follow these 7 tips that I'm going to share with you guys today for the rest of the year. Yay, pat on my back. I have been doing really good with these 7 tips. It has proven to me that I can retain some length, you guys. I'm really excited about it because as far as my natural journey for the past 9 years, which is crazy, I have finally found out and figured out how to retain some length, you guys. I've been stuck at this one length for like all these years. I said 9 years I've been natural, and for 9 years I could not figure out how to retain length. It's crazy, but it's real. So we're going to get into that today, and I'm going to share this with you guys because I'm excited. Before we do that, hit that subscribe button. You know I was going to come at you and ask you that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I have some notes. I'm nobody's robot. You know, I can't remember everything, so I wrote stuff down because I don't want to forget anything. And yeah. First I want to say, people, embrace what you have growing out of your scalp. And I say that because I had to learn to embrace my natural curls. I have very fine hair, okay? And for a while and a long time when I went natural, I was on the cuffs about it. You know, I wanted to be natural, but I didn't because I wasn't happy with my curls. I wasn't happy with the thickness of my hair. It was just, I wasn't confident enough with it, you know. But over the years, boom, I knocked that right out the door. I'm very confident. I love my natural curls, you know, and I've learned to embrace what I have, what God has blessed me with. So with that being said, you guys can do the same. So my first tip is regimen. Regimen. Get into a good regimen, y'all. Routine, whatever you want to call it. I have a regimen, and when I say regimen, I mean your shampooing, your conditioning, your deep conditioning, your moisture or protein treatments, hot oil treatments, things of that nature. So if you get yourself a good regimen down, which is the basics of taking care of natural hair, taking care of hair, period, you know, if you get that down, then that is like your, what's the word for it? Your foundation. There it is. That is like your foundation of starting off your natural hair journey. So you have to have a good regimen to start growing that healthy hair so that you can retain that length. And I have been following my regimen and I'm happy with it. I am on a water washing only method right now. So my regimen is very simple. You know, I rinse my hair 3 to 4 times out of the week. As far as the products that go in my hair is anything that I make, my own DIY products that I make. I go to my local food market, I purchase my things, and I come home and I fix it in my kitchen. Now, with that being said, I've done a lot of research and tried a lot of different things to get and narrow down what works for my hair. And I found that out through doing the water only washing method because my hair is totally naked, you guys. I have no product or anything on my hair and it's amazing. Okay, if you've never tried water only hair washing, I know it's a big thing because a lot of people are like, what? You don't use shampoo to wash your hair? No, I don't. But I do use ABC rinses. I use clay mask to wash my hair, or clay rinse, whatever you want to call it. But I do clarify and clean my scalp and my hair. So my conditioners, everything, I DIY. So just get a good hair regimen down and you will see that will make life easier. Okay? Tip number 2, moisturize those curls, ladies. You know the curls need that moisture. If they don't have moisture, they're like babies. They're going to be crying and annoying you and upsetting you and doing all the annoying and shouting they want to do until you give it what it wants, okay? Moisture. Water is the biggest key to when it comes to moisture. Our hair loves moisture, whether it's relaxed, whether you have dreads, whether you have braids, twists, anything that's going on with your hair, water is the number one key. Of course, water is always the first thing you see in a lot of products that's on the market in the stores, So, and then it's a good thing. Drink some water too because it hydrates your body inside. So if you're going to put it on the outside of your hair, why not put the stuff on the inside of your body so it can help it, give it that boost, Plus, water is healthy for us to drink anyway, and I'm not so much of a big water drinker either, but I have learned and I have started to drink more water than I normally drink. I moisturize my curls every night, okay? Every night I spritz it with my water. I put some oil on it, or oil of my choice, and then I follow it up with my mixed shea butter that I like to make up. And that is what I do every night before I go to bed, is seal my ends. I have never sealed my ends properly back when I was first being a natural and throughout the years. And of course, that's why I haven't been retaining any length. You got to moisturize those curls unless they are going to just dry up and flake off, okay? And that's what has been happening to me. So moisturizing your curls every day is like giving your hair a snack every day. Your hair needs that snack every day. Moving on to tip number 3. Detangling, you guys. Now, I want to bring up detangling because I've never had a problem with detangling. There's a proper way to detangle your hair, of course, we all know. You don't just go in raking and whatnot, from the ends and work your way up. But why? Have patience and be very gentle also, You can't be frustrated or something's going on, your mind is distracted or whatever. Whatever you do not go and detangle your hair out of frustration. I've done it so many times and ended up with so much hair in my brush because I'm sitting there not realizing my anger or my tension behind what I'm doing. Be very gentle and have patience and make sure you set good time for that. But most of the time when I detangle, my hair is wet or it has some type of conditioner mask that I have made in my hair. I am right now transitioning into finger detangling, y'all. I know it's these beautiful brushes on the market, this, that, and the third, the Felicia Leatherwood and the Denman brush, the Tangle Teaser and all these cute brushes that does great things. But not to mention I have my favorite brush, seen it in my previous videos. But I want to train, the reason I want to finger detangle is because I want to train my natural curls to fall the way they want to fall. Okay, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to train my natural curls just to hang the way they want to hang out, y'all. Okay? I want them to just be free. And I don't want to manipulate them with a brush or a comb. I just want my fingers to get the knots out and they just fall how they want to fall. Period, point blank. So that's my thoughts on detangling. Tip number 4. Told you it's real. I got these numbers. It's not a game. Scalp therapy. Okay. I might bounce my shoulders a lot, y'all, because I'm just happy that I could share this and that I've grown some hair. No, it's not all down my back. Not all of us have hair down our back. But I'm pretty sure the ones out there that have been growing, whatever kind of length it is, you start from a chop, a little fro, and then it just grows. So whatever kind of length you achieve is something to be very proud of and happy of. And whatever it is that you are doing, keep at it, because that's what I tend to do. So back into this scalp therapy. I just thought I'd put that out there. But scalp therapy is massaging the scalp. That's what I like to call it. Massage that scalp to get that blood flow circulating up there, you guys. That is good for hair growth. That is a good way to aid in faster hair growth also. And it's very relaxing. It may get a little tiring at first, you know, because your arms are up. You're not used to that. But I have grown to get used to that. But let me tell y'all, you see this beautiful thing? It's been on YouTube a lot, and this, that, and the third. It's a massager. You can turn it on, it massages your scalp and everything. I've had this thing for 4 years, y'all, okay? I could count on these 10 fingers how many times I've used it in 4 years. Collecting dust, you know? But, it's crazy because it's like such a great tool, and I've been neglecting using it, you know? So since I've been on this water-only washing method, massaging your scalp is part of the method. That's one of the steps that is in that method. And because of that, I massage my hair daily. Every time you turn around, I'm somewhere massaging my head. Massaging my head. I know my kids and my babies like, okay? And I know that has played a major part in retaining my length and my hair growing, you know, and I'm going to keep that up. And not only that, it feels good. It feels good, and it's a part of my method. So, and I don't see any negativity coming out of it. So that's tip number 4, and we are moving on to tip number 5 now, you guys. I'm trying to make this quick. I'm not trying to be all day chitter chat, because I know people don't like to just hear somebody talk. But tip number 5, I stopped cutting. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I said it, yeah. I stopped cutting my hair. I stopped trimming all the time. I used to cut my hair all the time, you know. I have a thing for short hair, like this. This is my other alter ego, you know. So, I stopped cutting my hair because what is the need for me to cut my hair when there's no problems going on with it? Okay? When I say that, a lot of times I would just cut and trim my hair because I'm hearing, you know, what's out there. Every 6 to 8 weeks, you're supposed to cut your hair. Every 3 to 4 months, you're supposed to trim your ends or trim your ends. I'm sorry. This, that, and the third. You know, and it's like I had to stop listening to what other people are doing to their hair on a constant. You know, it's good to listen and to take certain things, but not everything is going to be for you. So I had to sit back and evaluate, you know, and this is about to tie into my tip number 6. The reason why I don't have to really cut or trim my hair is often I don't use heat, okay? I trim my hair twice out the year now, and that's only spring and wintertime. I'm moving on to tip number 6 because I can't wait, because this is why I don't have to cut my hair. Fall back on the heat, y'all. Fall back on the heat. I had to fall back on the heat. I don't know how y'all using y'all heat, but I had to fall back on the heat. I was flat ironing constantly, curling ironing constantly, up under the hooded dryer for every freaking style that I wanted to dry in my hair. You know, ridiculous. Blow drying, just frying my hair off. You know, just frying the strands up. Like, I had to stop. So, I have not flat ironed my hair at all this year except for one time, and that was to do a length check and to clip my ends. That is the only time I straighten my hair out. Now, I'm trying to figure out another way to clip my ends without having to straighten it out, but the reason I do that is because I need to see every speck of strand straight so I don't mess up any, you know, I don't miss any of my split ends. So that's the reason why I clip my ends that way and I straighten it out. But yes, I do still use my hooded dryer. There's times where I might have to use that because I may have to fly out the door and I don't have time to air dry. Steam treatments or certain treatments, masks that I'm putting in my hair, yes, I may use it for. But a lot of times I use my Kapchair, y'all. If y'all want to know about that, I will leave a link down in the description box later for you guys about the Kapchair. Go to one of my previous videos and you will see it's in there. But that's what I do as far as that. I diffuse my hair sometimes. I might need that certain volume. But for the most part, air dry. I air dry 90% of the time. And I have no problem with it. I set my hair at night. The morning I'm ready to go. Okay? Moving on to tip 7. Protective styling. Protective styling. Yes, okay? Y'all see I had to slap her on today. She's making me feel good. It's a new year. I felt like my new look. It's not a new look, but I haven't had her out in months, y'all. So she feels new to me. But anywho, protective styling, okay? Protective styling helps your hair to stay stretched, okay? It's low manipulation. Sorry. Y'all know I get twisted with my words. Don't be laughing at me on the other side of this camera either. But anywho, low manipulation. Your hands are not in your hair all the time when your hair is protected, you know? Let's see. Good for those oils to run down that hair. Your natural oils will move down your hair a little bit faster with your hair being stretched. And your hair is stretched in protective styles because you either have braids, twists, a bun, bantu knots, wigging it up like me. You might have a sew-in. Whatever the case may be that you're doing to rock your protective style. So protective styling is also a good way to maintain and retain length because your hair is tucked away. Those ends are tucked away and they're hibernated and they're moisturized if you're moisturizing properly, and they're just put to sleep at rest until they are ready to come out and be free again. You know? So those are my 7 tips, and I actually got through it. I hope I didn't take up too much of you guys' time. I hope that I got some good tips out and that you guys enjoyed the content that I put out here today. I am coming back to you guys with my part 2. I did not forget about you. My part 2 of my hair growth oil, my intense hair growth oil. I'm going to shoot that video for you guys soon. So make sure you get that notification button popping, okay? Because that's the only way you're not going to miss it. And while you're at it, you have to hit the subscribe button. If you hit the notification, you got to hit the subscribe. So you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later.